Cinderella, adapted for English learners. Once upon a time, there was a pretty young girl named Cinderella. Everyone loved Cinderella because she was good and kind. But Cinderella's widowed father believed she needed a mother. So he married again to a woman with two daughters of her own. Soon Cinderella's father died, and she had to live with her mean stepmother and two jealous stepsisters in the attic of their house. Poor Cinderella had to do all of the cooking and cleaning. She no longer had nice things and wore only old clothes. Her stepmother and stepsisters had very nice clothes and lived very comfortably. But no matter how mean they were, Cinderella was always cheerful. Even the little animals loved to be near her. She made friends with the mice and birds, making them little outfits and caring for them. Two of Cinderella's best friends were Jack and Gus. Cinderella and Jack were always saving Gus from mean old Lucifer the cat, who had his eye on the plump little mouse. One day a letter came inviting everyone to the palace for a ball. Cinderella's stepmother said, "Cinderella may go, but only if she finishes her work." Cinderella happily washed and scrubbed the floors all day. Meanwhile, Cinderella's little friends went to work making her a lovely gown for the ball. The birds and mice wanted so much to surprise Cinderella, and when she saw what they did, she was very touched. Cinderella put on the beautiful dress and ran downstairs to join her stepsisters. To make the dress look nice, the birds and mice used ribbons and beads that belonged to the stepsisters. But when the stepsisters saw the gown, they tore it to shreds. "That's my ribbon!" cried one. "And those are my beads!" yelled the other. Cinderella ran to the garden in tears. "Now I can't go to the ball," she cried. "Don't cry, child," said a gentle voice. "I am your fairy godmother, and I came to help you." Then the fairy godmother waved her wand. Four mice became four proud white horses, and the big round pumpkin became a glittering coach. Again the fairy godmother waved her wand and turned Cinderella's torn dress into a beautiful gown. "You must leave the ball by midnight," she warned. "After that, the magic spell will be broken." At the ball, the prince danced with Cinderella all evening. She felt as if it was a dream. The king and the queen were delighted to see them falling in love. But when the clock struck midnight, Cinderella ran away from the palace. She was in such a hurry that she left one glass slipper behind. The prince ran after her, but it was too late. The next day, the prince sent the Grand Duke door to door to find the young woman who lost her slipper at the ball. They asked all women to try on the glass slipper that was lost at the ball. When they got to Cinderella's house, both stepsisters tried on the glass slipper, but their feet were way too big. Cinderella's stepmother told the Grand Duke that there were no other ladies in the house. The stepmother locked Cinderella in her room upstairs on purpose before the Grand Duke came to their house. Nobody could help Cinderella except for her little friends, Gus and Jack. The two mice stole the key from her stepmother's pocket. They unlocked the door of the room where Cinderella was and freed her just in time. Cinderella ran downstairs to try on her slipper. When Cinderella showed up and asked if she could try on the slipper, her stepmother got furious. She tripped the footman who was holding the slipper on a pillow. It fell to the floor and shattered. The stepmother felt happy. But Cinderella reached into her apron pocket and pulled out another one. Then she tried it on. It was a perfect fit. The Grand Duke was happy and relieved that they finally found the slipper's owner. He hurried back to the palace to share the great news. Everyone in the palace was happy that the prince would be married, and Cinderella's dreams would come true. The prince and Cinderella got married and lived happily ever after. And that's the end of the story. If you enjoyed it, please press the like button down below so I could make more audiobooks for you. Also, subscribe to English for me so you don't miss next videos and you can find them easily again. Please feel free to write your comments under this video. I'd appreciate if you share this book with someone who learns English too, because sharing is caring. I hope you enjoyed this book. Thank you for learning with English for me. I'll talk to you soon.